few months ago, I had a new fence put up in my garden at home. It went all the way around the top part of the garden. My wife and I wanted this to be good quality, built to last. So that meant at some point I knew that I would have to treat the wood with some stain or some oil in order to protect it from the elements. Now, I'll be straight with you. I do not like doing DIY at all. For me, it's more SDI, somebody do it, than do it yourself. But you know, there are occasions when I just need to put my own preferences aside and get on with the job. And that day had finally come. I grabbed the wood oil and a brush and I set to it. Now, we live on a hill and the garden is on a few different levels, so I even needed to get the ladders out too. It all started off well and I felt like I was making good progress. But then it dawned on me. Not only did I have to treat the wood on the one side, I'd also have to do both sides. Now, I would love to say to you that I had a great attitude when I started thinking of this, but I wouldn't be being truthful. Honestly, my thought was, what is the point in doing the other side? No one's even gonna see it. And you know, in that moment, so gently, but with such weight that it stopped me in my tracks, God just spoke. I heard him say to me, Adam, my boy, you have to paint your backside. If you don't, it'll rot from the inside out. Although what you may see and look out on every single day will appear to be good, behind it will crumble away. Something changed in me in that moment. I was reminded of David, youngest son, forgotten in some ways, just out in the fields looking after the sheep. Yet we are reminded in 1 Samuel 16:7 that God does not look at the outward appearances, but he looks at the heart. Today, maybe you need a reminder to paint your backside, to dig into the things of God that truly nourish your soul, to move beyond the outward veneer and keeping up of appearances and begin to invest in your heart. So often we spend time making sure that we're doing the right things, being at the right meetings or associating with the right kind of people. You know, this may help us to look good to others, but if under the surface is rotten, eventually that will break through, no matter how well you try and hide it. Friends, let me encourage you to really examine where your heart is right now. Take the pulse of the inner man and be honest before him with your findings. David's cry in Psalm 139, 23 and 24 says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Let's not neglect the other side of the fence. Let's commit to painting our backside. Bless you.